I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen preparing Cinco de Mayo Chilaquiles. I absolutely love it for the holiday, of course, but anytime. And what I absolutely love about this recipe, it's great for breakfast, it's great for brunch, it's great for lunch, or even dinner and a buffet. So let's get started. But first, we need to make a salsa, and I think this salsa is so delicious and very, very unique. We're gonna need some tomatillos for this. So they're so simple. Don't be afraid. People see these and they don't know what to do with them, but all you do, look at this. Just peel them. Look at this. It looks like a little green tomato. How simple. And just take out just that little top there. And you can core them. A lot of people, you know, just chop them or put them in whole. You can boil them beforehand. I've seen that done also with this same salsa before. But I think the best way is just to get them and quarter them. That's all we need to do. Now, you know, if you think it's a little too hard at the top here, this little piece right here, then go ahead and take that out. I mean, but these are really kind of soft, to be honest with you. And now all we need to do is just get this. Now this one is a little harder on this one right here. So we'll just take that little piece right up there, just pop it out. And we're going to put them in the saute pan very, very quickly. A little bit of the oil. Now, I'm not going to put all the oil in there. I'm going to reserve some of that for the salsa. And along with some chopped onions, some jalapenos, and these tomatillos. We're just going to give this a very quick stir. Just make sure everything is really coated with some of that oil. And to sweat these onions a little bit, we're going to add a little salt right now to the pan. And it's also great for flavor. But notice I have not put in the garlic yet because I don't want the garlic to cook down too much. And if you want to, if you think that you want this chopped a little bit more, don't worry about it because we're going to put this all into the blender. So after about 6 or 8 minutes, these are nice and sauteed. We're going to add some garlic. Give it a quick stir because we do not want to cook the garlic too much or burn the garlic. Take it off the stove. Give it a nice toss. You see how that salt kind of cooked down and sweated those onions? That's just what we wanted. And we're going to put this right in the blender. At this point, we're going to put our lid on, but right here, take this off, this little cap, and very slowly, we're going to add the oil. That's all there is to it. Look at this. If that's not as simple as can be, I don't know what is. And I'm telling you, just give it a little taste test. Even if it's hot, that's okay. Oh, perfect. Even the perfect amount of salt in there. That's it. All you need to do now is let it chill. Put it in the refrigerator maybe for an hour or so, and then we'll mix it up and finish the dish. All right, now it's time to assemble our chilaquiles. First of all, we have our salsa that we prepared. Oh, so delicious. We're going to add some sour cream to this. And I did make a lot of salsa, so that's okay. Just kind of mix it in there. You don't want to whip it or anything like that. Just kind of fold it in there. That's all we want. Just like that. And now we're going to spray a 2-quart baking dish. I like to call this insurance, of course. This way nothing sticks to it too much. And now we take our taco shells. So a lot of people prepare this so differently in Mexico. It's up to you. If you want a soft tortilla, If you want the corn tortillas, if you want crispy shells, it's up to you. Get our shells, just break them and start scattering them across the bottom of your baking dish. That's enough right there, just to cover it probably. And at this point, we're gonna get our rotisserie chicken. Oh my gosh, look at this. The rotisserie chicken, we just pull everything apart on that. It's so quick and easy that way. And let's put some of this chicken right on top of that. And really you can alternate layers. If you want to put a little salsa down first, that's okay also. And now some of this delicious salsa right on top. And we'll kind of spoon that around a little bit. I'm very generous with this. Just mix this right on the sides there. Cover everything up. And now we'll put a little bit of our Monterey Jack cheese right on top. A little more is not going to hurt it. And again, we get our shells and we're just layering it. That's all we're doing. Building layers. And a lot of people who prepare this dish also put some more shells on top. That's okay also. So you may want to leave a few, just like this. And now we'll add the rest of our chicken. And now it's up to you. I put a little more cheese at this time, just like this right here. And then I'll save some of that I'll mix later on. We'll put the salsa right on top. Spread it out evenly. It's just going to melt through everything when we bake this. Now, a little more cheese right on top. And then our queso fresco. Not a lot, because we're going to reserve the rest to put on when it comes out of the oven, along with some avocado. So now all we need to do is just bake this in the oven, and I'm telling you, it's going to be just really creamy and delicious. You'll see. All right, now we're right out of the oven, about 30 minutes, and just look at this, will you? And before we serve it, of course, I'm going to put some of this queso fresco right on top. Just sprinkle it right on there. Especially if you're doing a buffet, it's going to look fantastic. And just spread that around. Okay, now this is what I really like. I start putting some sliced avocado anywhere you want. Not only does it look good, it tastes fantastic. It's up to you. You want to design it, or are you just ready to eat? Come on. I'm ready to eat it, I'll tell you that right now. And I will tell you some other little things that my mom used to do to this dish when I was younger. She would actually put some ground beef in it. She would put some different salsas, so, you know. And before we really knew about the green salsas and the tomatillas, because they weren't always available in the store, I'm talking back in the 70s and the 80s, what we would do is just use a red salsa in here. Also, what I really like to do, and that's mix this with eggs. That's really a great brunch. Yeah, so you can actually add some scrambled eggs and just do that, one of the layers. Or if you want to make like a little omelet layer on there, just pour the egg batter in there, because it's going to cook, it's going to rise, especially with those eggs. And one last thing, which I think is fantastic, and I hadn't seen this for years, make a cornmeal mix, you know, a cornbread batter. And you just put that right on top and bake that also. Oh my gosh, so there's a lot of variations. This one here is just the original and one of my favorites, especially for Cinco de Mayo holiday. Come on. I think you're going to absolutely love it, and this is one dish that I would be proud to serve my family. Brought to you by HenHouse Markets.